Len Berman again in New York, and Pirate relief pitcher Rod Scurry has entered a drug rehabilitation facility today. He has admitted to a drug problem. He'd already appeared in 2 games for Pittsburgh. In 1 game against San Diego, he was wild, threw 8 straight balls, 3 pitches nearly hit Greg Nettles. So that's the story on Pirate reliever Rod Scurry. Back to Chicago.
Okay, Len, that's bad news for the individual and for all of us concerned. I remember that there was a recent story in the paper about this huge drug bust. I think it was a lieutenant in the Los Angeles Police Department, and somebody said, hey, that's great. That's a big drug bust. And the officer said, yes, but what is our prime concern? It means there's more of it on the street. And now there's another fellow who's paid the price. Well, let's get back to the game now. And this is the fellow they call the Grey Flamingo. Now, you got to watch his left leg. He will just freeze for a moment. Watch this, right there. Is that something? Breaking ball strike. I've never seen anybody with that kind of a delivery.
His whole delivery now, he's like he's pitching off the stress. Now watch him back off. Watch his left foot step back, and then up, stop, and throw.
Jammed him, fouled it back as Allen fouls it off. For Tom Brennan, of course, as we take a look at his delivery, he's born here in Chicago. Watch this. That's something.
It's a variation of the great Satchel Paige's hesitation pitch, and they've argued that they protested it, that it's illegal, it's this, that, and the other thing, and he doesn't do it for any other reason except to get the batter out. That is his natural delivery, and it's been effective for him.
Breaking ball takes care of Rod Allen, and Fisk tags him for the out. 1 away. So Tom Brennan strikes out his man. The book on Floyd Bannister, he went 6 innings, allowed 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. But the big man was Chet Lemon. He could not get Lemon, and Lemon wrecked Bannister. Lemon hit a 2-run home run in the 2nd inning, and then doubled to begin a 2-run 5th inning. Slider for a strike. Brennan, by the way, got that nickname, the Grey Flamingo, in Latin America. Lemon now will test him. All breaking balls. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. He came out of the Cleveland organization.
He's no spring chicken. He's been around.
Yeah, he's 31. First fastball we've seen, and they check no swing at first as Tim McClellan. And the count 2-1. With Detroit hitting, I don't mean anticlimactic, but I think right now with a 4-0 ball game, you get so at this stage in the 7th inning where you can't wait for the White Sox to come up and hit or not hit, as the case may be. Fastball fouled away. So just to tell you, when the White Sox come up in the 7th inning and try to break through against Jack Morris' no-hit attempt, they'll have Greg Luzinski, Ron Kittle, and Tom Paciorek.
You really have to root for a guy like Brennan, who bounces around and then figures out a way. And I'm sure he took a lot of razzing for it, but he found a way to get to the big way.
Breaking ball got him looking. We've seen him throw 1 fastball. And with breaking balls, he has struck out Allen and Lemon. And the batter now is Kirk Gibson. Yeah, he has, Joe. He's been pitching professionally since '74. And in looking over his numbers, he never really did anything outstanding. He was 9-3 at Tacoma a few years ago. That's about it. Gibson has walked and doubled. Drove in a run, scored a run.
Gives a lot of credit to his wife, who was a softball pitcher, and she'd go to spring training and all that, and she'd follow him right along and join the local softball team. So it's a sports family.
There's a slow breaking ball that missed. 2-0 the count.
Grey Flamingo.
2-0 to Gibson. Show him a fastball, but that's not his out pitch. Ball 3. Detroit 4, White Sox nothing. In there. 3-1. interesting if Detroit gets a man on base to watch that delivery, and how whether a base runner can somehow take advantage of that leg that seems to hang in midair. And he missed to walk in. So with 2 down, a walk to Gibson, and Brookins coming up. Brookins hit into a force play and sacrificed 0 for 1. There is a rhythm to pitching. There is a rhythm to hitting. Sometimes you would think when a pitcher has such a deliberate, rhythmical beat to his delivery, that would make it easier for the hitter.
I would and wouldn't. I mean, because he is varying it a little bit, I'm sure.
Let's watch Gibson now. We've got that man on. Oh, he came over there in a hurry.
Sparky's got to gamble here because you got your 9th place hitter up. You don't want to lead off with him, but if he wants to find out if he can run on this guy, this would be a good time to do it.
Shorek holding a corner. Be very. What's that left leg now? No, he doesn't use it at all. It's inside. Okay, well, that's answered. By the way, Minnesota punching holes in Baltimore. It is now 14-2 Minnesota, which brings up a poignant human interest story of Minnesota. Sure hope that kid Jim Eisenreich does well.
I sure hope he does too. I'm really pulling for that kid. He can do it all.
1-0 to Tommy Brookins.
He didn't do it on that last pitch. I wonder if that's his style.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you keep waiting for him to stop there now?
That's right. Gibson trying to explore that move. Out. 1-1 to Tommy Brookins with 2 out, top of the 7th inning. Detroit 4 and the White Sox nothing. Tom Brennan in relief of Floyd Bannister. 1-1. The count to Tom Brookins. Folks who were watching Minnesota knock Baltimore hither, thither, and yon, welcome to our game. And the big man is Jack Morris, who has a no-hitter through 6 innings. The Tigers leading 4-0, and Tom Brennan in relief of Floyd Bannister. And he is after Gibson, but he got back. And had he slid back, he would have been out, but he went back with a hand.
That ball looked like he was there ahead of him. Let's see what it looks like on the replay. He had him leaning. Ball was there, and he got over the glove. That was it. Gibson made that play by putting his hand over the glove.
1-1 to Tom Brookins. Well, if they sent Gibson just to explore Brennan's move, they are sure turning the pages on him now.
I tell you, Brennan is winning as we look at Jack Morris, who's got that no-hitter going.
1-1 to Tom Brookins. A breaking ball lifted to left field. Kittle is right there, and that will be that. No runs, no hits, a man left. Can Jack Morris do it? We'll find out in a moment. But right now, here's another edition of the 7th inning stretch.